I'm Rufus Van Gryson. I run Cay Electronics, and we're a marine electronics sales and service company. So we go on boats and install navigation, communication, and electrical systems. About a year and a half ago, Kirk here from Solid State came to see us, talk about some batteries that he was developing, solid state batteries, which got us very excited. It's given us an opportunity to develop a product that we call the Cay Cube. The Cay Cube is a silent power supply. It's like a drop-in replacement generator, if you like. That has the advantage of no moving parts, needs no servicing, no mechanical issues. It's ideal for boats looking for short-term generator use, off-grid houses where they have solar or other wind power.
We have two of our 48-volt 210 batteries. This has over 20,000 watt-hours of power in this. So with solid-state marine batteries, you have the most energy-dense battery on the product. This weighs 200 pounds. There's 100 pounds each of power here that can get you through those 2 days of air conditioning and whatever you might need on the boat for your excursion. So to replace these two batteries, the equivalent power would be 8 and those batteries weigh 170, 180 pounds each. So the weight savings, the space savings for the amount of power you get with the Cay Cube is remarkable.
So the primary control for the Cay Cube to turn it on and monitor the power consumption and output is through a touchscreen display right here on the front of the unit. But if you're not on the boat or wherever the Cay Cube is located, we actually have the Victron remote monitoring system built into it. And as long as it has cell phone coverage, it will transmit the data to a web portal. And then from your phone or from a computer, you can see exactly how much power the unit is putting out, what the state of the batteries is, and also turn it on and off. One of the primary use cases for the Cay Cube that we see is in the marine field, specifically for people that they spend a lot of time on the dock, but then at weekends they like to go off and be at an anchor or on a mooring, and they want to keep the air conditioning running overnight. They maybe have 110 cooktop on board or other 110 appliances, but they don't want to be running a generator all night with the inherent noise, the fumes, the vibration that comes with that. So with the Cay Cube, they can run those systems overnight or even for the weekend, come back to the dock on Monday morning, Sunday night, plug back into the dock, re-energize the Cay Cube. Or it can be re-energized by just by running the boat's engines off the engine alternator, or recharge the batteries in this Cay Cube. Off-grid scenario, somebody has an off-grid home, they maybe have a large amount of solar power on the roof, maybe a wind turbine nearby as well, a small one. So they can generate power during the day or when the wind is blowing and re-energize the batteries in this. And then when that energy is not available, the Cay Cube will supply the entire power for the off-grid home. Then a third use is for job sites, construction job sites or similar, that need 110 volt power. And instead of taking a generator on a trailer and running it and making a lot of noise and fumes in the neighborhood, they could take this in the back of a pickup truck, run all the power tools that they have on the job site, and at the end of the week or the end of the day, depending on the power consumption, take it back to their home office, plug it in, it'll be recharged and ready to run for the next day. It's designed so that you could go out for a weekend on your boat, run the air conditioning, at least in the sleeping area, throughout the weekend or for 2 nights, and then come back at the end of the trip and recharge on shore power or recharge it as you're motoring back or motoring during the day. That way you can sleep at night, you can keep the cabin cool, you've got no vibration or noise coming from the generator, you've got no fumes blowing back over the transom and into the cabin. You can have a quiet night's sleep, get up refreshed in the morning and go and enjoy the day again on your boat. So there's no mechanical, no moving parts, it's all electronic. It generates the power that you need to run the air conditioning and the coffee pot in the morning in case you're an early riser and you don't want to wake up the rest of your family by starting a generator. The energy storage as well as the power inversion is all inside the cube. Standard one is 5 kilowatts of output, 20 kilowatt hours of power storage, and it's all inside the cube. And we can only do that using the super high energy dense solid state marine batteries. Without those, we'd have a room full of batteries powering this thing, which would be impractical.
Generator replacements and just energy storage in general is just in high demand. So we've come across many applications where folks are trying to get more power on a boat and more demand for getting generators off a boat. So the Cube is an innovative product that hits all of the markers. Our most energy dense battery saves space with the ultimate power to produce that enough power for air conditioning and all the electronics on a boat overnight on a mooring, and it's just a all-in-one solution, which is fantastic. But Cay's expertise on bringing all the rest of the complicated part with the other wiring and the Victron components is just an absolute home run. We're super excited for the Cay Cube and hope you contact Cay for all your generator replacement needs.
So if you can come to the Newport Boat Show this fall, Cay Electronics will be exhibiting there. We'll have the Cay Cube on display. We can show you around it. We'll be in Tent D, booth number 7. We look forward to seeing you at the Newport Boat Show.